Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Sri Vrajamandala Parikrama. Kamyavana. Pastime places in Kamyavana. Dharmakund. This kund lies in the eastern part of Kamyavana. Sri Narayana is present here as Dharma. Nearby is a platform Vedi named Vishakha Vedi. There is a special rule that one should bathe in this pond on Krishnashtami, the 8th day of the dark moon, on a Wednesday in the month of Bhadra during the constellation named Shravana. Within the area of Dharmakund, there are many places one may visit for darshan, such as Naranarayana Kund, Neelavaraha, Pancha Pandava, Hanumanji, Pancha Pandava Kund or Panchatirtha, Manikarnika and Vishweshwara Mahadeva. The 5 Pandavas resided in this attractive Kamyavan for a long time during their exile to the forest. Once, Maharani Draupadi and the Pandavas felt very thirsty. It was summer and the nearby ponds and other sources of water had dried up. Water was not available anywhere, not even from the distant places. Maharaja Yudhishthira gave one empty pot to his valiant brother Bhimashena and told him to fill it with clean water. The intelligent Bhima saw that birds were flying to and from a particular place, so he headed in that direction. After some time, he came to a beautiful lake full of clean, fragrant water. Being very thirsty, he thought to quench his own thirst first before carrying water back to his brothers. However, as soon as he stepped in the lake, a yaksha appeared before him and said, "Answer my questions before daring to drink water, otherwise you will die." Ignoring the order of the yaksha, the great and valiant Bhimasena filled his palms with some water, but upon doing so, he immediately fainted to the ground. Noting Bhimasena's delay in returning, Maharaja Yudhishthira sent his brothers one by one to go and fetch water. First Arjuna, then Nakula, and then Sahadeva. Upon reaching the lake, however, they all met the same fate as Bhima, having attempted to drink water without following the Yaksha's command. Finally, Maharaja Yudhishthira went himself and found his brothers all lying on the ground unconscious. He became very worried. He decided to quench his thirst before trying to revive them. But as soon as he went to do so, the Yaksha appeared and told Maharaja Yudhishthira that he had to correctly answer his questions before he could drink any water. Maharaja Yudhishthira patiently requested the Yaksha to ask his questions. Yaksha: who causes the sun to rise? Yudhishthira: the Supreme Lord causes the sun to rise. Yaksha: what is weightier than the earth itself? What is higher than even the sky? What travels faster than the wind? And what is greater in number than blades of grass? Yudhishthira: one's mother is heavier than the earth. One's father is higher than the sky. The mind is swifter than air, and the thoughts that spring from the mind are more numerous than blades of grass. Yaksha: which is the best dharma in the world? What is the best kind of forbearance? Yudhishthira: the best dharma in the world is mercy. To tolerate the dualities of this world, like pleasure and sorrow, profit and loss, and birth and death, is the best kind of forbearance. Yaksha: who is the invincible enemy of human beings? What is their endless disease? Who is a saintly person and who is not a saintly person? Yudhishthira: anger is the invincible enemy of human beings. Greed is their endless disease. One who does good to all living entities is a saintly person, and a cruel person who has no control over his senses is not a saintly person. Yaksha: who is happy? What is the greatest wonder? What is life's real path? What is newsworthy? Yudhishthira: he who has no debt, he who is not in a foreign land, and he who is able to eat simply is happy. Every day, the living beings make their way to the abode of Yamaraja, the god of death. But those who are left behind think they will live forever. There is no greater wonder than this. Argument has no place in determining the correct path. The Shrutis are diverse and the opinions of the sages divided. The truth of Dharma is thus very deep. Therefore, the path that is followed by great personalities is the real path. Time is cooking all living entities in the frying pan of illusion and allurement, which represents this material world. It shuffles them with a ladle of months and seasons and cooks them in the fire of the sun, which burns up the fuel of day and night. This is the only news in this world. O king, said the Yaksha, you have answered all my questions correctly. You may therefore select any one of your brothers and he will return to life. Yudhishthira, among all my brothers, let dark-complexioned and very powerful Nakula return to life. Yaksha, king, why do you want Nakula to be brought back to life? Why not Bhima, who has the strength of 10,000 elephants, or the invincible archer Arjuna? Yudhishthira, I cannot give up virtue. I am of the opinion that the supreme virtue is to have equal feelings for everyone. My father had two wives, Kunti and Madri. In my opinion, both of them should have sons. Kunti and Madri mean the same to me. I want to preserve this equality. Therefore, Nakula should return to life. Yaksha, O topmost devotee, you have more respect for virtue than for time and wealth. Therefore, all your brothers should live again. That Yaksha was none other than Dharmaraja, Sri Narayana himself, who desired to test the dharma of his son Yudhishthira. Maharaja Yudhishthira passed the examination. Thank you. Hare Krishna.